Today we're going to be taking a look at Maiis Aliyev. He does the same exact technique that Haji Aliyev and Ono does. I like this type of attack because of snap hands to the mat angle, but we're going to be using this video as a quick lesson when it comes to hand placement. There's two typical options of where to place your hands. One is better than the other, but the other can be used if you have another technique and ability to your wrestling, as well as it may even be a better adjustment based on like the speed of the wrestler. So let's look at it. In this first clip, he's gonna be wrestling Aliyev Magomedov, who's a world champion from Dagestan, so really good. So as soon as he gets to that spot, I mean, he's snapping that. But one thing we want to look at, Aliyev Magomedov thumb blocks. He goes hands to the mat, but notice where he puts his hand, right? It's behind the armpit. It's behind the arm, right? It's behind the arm. He is not grabbing around the head. And this allows him to finish very cleanly. Very clean. As soon as this match starts again, I mean, he's a very quick finisher. He gets the angle. He has a collar tie, opponent thumb block. He has wrist control, not a necessity, but if you also have that, it helps because you're throwing it down. I mean, it's the same as that shot that Ono does. He does it again. Lower. This is another angle of the same one. Notice where his hand is. His opponent cannot grab his arm in order to stalemate their position. That's really what I want to focus on. He's not going around the head. And he's able to finish very quickly. Same person, same match, same person obviously, but different example. This one, another one, he has his perfect position. He has a collar tie. His opponent is thumb blocking. So when they dip the head, that's to clear the thumb block, and he has wrist control on the other arm that he's posting with. Hands to the mat. Notice what happens. Notice where his arm is. It's not around the head. It's really the far lat. On the lat, behind the armpit, quick finish. Now notice what happens when he doesn't, right? In this example here, Ono snap, well I should call it an Aliyev snap because Haji Aliyev did it first and his last name is Aliyev, so I'm gonna call it an Aliyev snap. He does it, but he goes around the head, and now because of that, you guys can see his opponent is able to stall the position, right? Stall the position. Now, he does eventually score because he goes head in the hole. And what I told my kids who are struggling with this is you have two options. Either you don't go around the head and you go to the far armpit, or if you go front headlock first, then you have to go head in the hole because good wrestlers are going to grab that tricep. If you're a fan of the page, you know, I mean, we go over this position all the time. You can sucker drag or short drag from this position. You can hit a dump from this position, or you can just get a stalemate pretty easily, right? So this guy was the perfect example to show. We saw him, and you can see head in the hole, and he's going to end up finishing this attack. We saw him finish clean against some really good competitors, even a world champion in Aliyev Magomedov, who I have a very high opinion of. I've seen so many of his matches, and he's really, really good. But when he went front headlock, he didn't finish clean. Small things like this can make a big difference in our wrestling. Also, lastly, for guys who aren't that fast, right, who feel like they're not fast, it's really footwork, but speed does help, obviously. If you feel like you're slow, you can still use this snap and purposely go to a front headlock to slow down the position, which may benefit you if you're good at head in the hole. If you're a guy like an Austin O'Connor or a Magomed Ramazanov or someone like that, you can benefit from making this adjustment on purpose. So that's today's video. Hope you guys receive some benefit from it, and I will see you on the next one.